What is up? My name is Treebiggers and welcome to a new episode of Crossout. Today we're going to talk about a thing that I've been wondering so much why no one has addressed yet, because like the developers has made some quite drastic changes to the game over the past month or so, introducing the new Awakening. The thing that people are complaining the most about is the fact that whenever you want to use a faction, you have to go in here and you have to pay a faction fee in order, or a workbench fee in order to use the workbench. And people are saying that this is killing the game and making it a pay to win. And while I somewhat agree, somewhat disagree, I feel like no one has addressed the fact that the developers has just given us like a free rare item to craft, they've given us a free epic item to craft, and they've given us the imp, which is also free to craft. Do know that you have to grind these, the engraved casings, which you grind from the Awakening. But besides that, you don't have to pay anything. It's a grind, yes, but it's a better alternative to people who like want to start the game and need good, what are they called, rare parts, just as a starter weapon. And no one is really talking about the fact that no one has to pay to craft this anymore. It's free to craft as long as you grind 100 engraved casings. And while that may seem like a lot, it really isn't, because I've spent next to no time in the Awakening, and I've had 282 before I crafted 2 of the pierces. Now, I never played with a weapon before, so I've literally got no idea how it is. But I feel like that's what we're gonna try to find out. But like, this is a question for the community. Why do you guys think that no one has addressed the fact that we don't have to pay for a workbench anymore? Because the engineer's workbench is free. You don't have to pay anything. You do have to pay if you want to craft these pieces, but here you go. A free rare, a free epic, and a free legendary, without having to pay any workbench rates at all. And at the moment, if you can grind these items, this piece actually sells for quite a lot. 55 for a rare is a lot right now. So if you create these and you go sell them, because as you can see, you can sell them for 55. If you pay the 10% fee, that's 49.50. And if we go into the market here and we just grab weapons, like let's just see what the weapons are at the moment. 32, 33 for a vector, 38 for a junk bow, like 33 for a wasp. So you could basically craft these if you just want to grind some casings. And once you've crafted those, you can sell them, and you can buy literally whatever rare weapon you want, and you don't have to pay the work fee for using the workbench. So in my opinion, this is a big help to new players, and some of you might not agree, but let me know in the comments why you think that is, and why no one has talked about the fact that we now have a free workbench that so many people have been asking for. So seems to me like the developers are listening to us in a way. Trust me, I'm not trying to defend anyone, because this game is still, in my opinion, a bit too hard when it comes to grinding, and just takes too long. So if you don't have like half a day to invest each day in order to get legendaries, you probably will have to wait almost a year in order to get your first legendary that you can craft yourself. But let's try out this build, see how the imp actually does. We're in a 3000 power sculpt build, and we got 2 imps. We could go for 3, but we're just gonna go for 2 now. We might swap that out later just to see the difference in performance. We also have a radiator and a weapon cooler down here as well. We got the chill and we got the Tamir, which is the new names. So let's just jump straight into battle and see how this thing actually performs when taken to the wastelands. Now the queue is popping quite quickly at the moment, at least. And do note that I've built this in a matter of minutes, so I'm not even sure if this is gonna be a good craft, but we'll have to see how this thing performs. It's just 3000 power score, so we should be we should be somewhat okay if we just stick with our enemies. Oh wow, we got a lot of people over there. I literally didn't even recognize that we were playing domination, so yeah, probably should look out for that. I don't know where everybody is. So we got down here. Not the best of starts because we are alone. This is try to flee here quickly. We don't want to get degunned already. That would be sort of boring. Oh god, we lost 4 people already. The game has barely even started. That is far from ideal. This thing turns rather quickly. Oh well, I think I can call it loss already, but no. We still got some good talking going here, so let's just stick with that. Yeah, let's just jump straight into next game. Well, we got a new game. Let's hope for no low power score hovers again, because those seem to be our weakness last game. But still, I'm feeling this weapon because, as you saw, we dealt a ton of damage to that hover, even though we didn't do all that much, because there were simply so many enemies that we were keeping so quickly. Oh, got one coming in here already. Keep on him. There we go. Another dude. He's down as well. Like, I feel like these weapons just deal so freaking much damage, simply because they have such a high rate of fire, and that is just so sick. Everyone is just running Fafnir without a low power score right now. Are they just new best item? There we go, another one down. And again, I feel like we're dealing so much damage, and stripping weapons with the SMGs is probably the easiest thing to do. They are so much better than going for vectors if you just want to strip weapons quickly. Oh wow! Hello there. Down to Olivia. They're just like jumping over the edge here, wanting to fight. Now, how do we approach these guys? Because we gotta remember that our weapons are not the greatest in range. Oh wow, a cap can? What? Down with that dude. Strip him as well. Let's see if we can can we turn to get the cap can? Yep, we can. And we just gotta get the one as well. Good. Now oh, there he is. Oh wow, I didn't see him. I can't really tell. Oh. Well, still a bit of a struggle, but at least we stopped those dudes. Now, that was just a poor play by me. We should have stripped that dude with the combos easily. And, like, we could have contested him. But, see, he had 2 epic weapons, and still we contested him easily while also fighting a cap can, drones, and turrets. Let's just grab one more game and see how the piercer actually works, and see if we can get close to someone and just try to focus on his weapons and see how quickly we can actually strip him. Oh, there goes one dude already. Well, he was a bit by himself, so guess he sort of should have seen that one coming, but whatever. Oh, don't make this a cap game now. That would be so sad. Anyways, how do you guys feel about the PSS at the moment? Do you think it's a good addition? Do you think it's a bad addition? Or what are your thoughts? Should it be crafted the way that every other weapon should, like, sort of be crafted? Because I don't know, man. I feel like it's a good thing that they added these, but they are just sort of forcing new players to go for this weapon rather than any of the other weapons, since these are free if you just want to grind a little bit. Now, do we have someone coming here? Oh, we don't. So this is going to be a cat game, isn't it? Oh, we gotta kill this dude quickly. Oh, then we get this one. Well, I didn't really want to make this video to start a raid or anything, or go into depth with a weapon. I feel like it's a pretty good weapon. It does strip off weapons easily. I would run them at a higher power score, and then I would go 3 with some coolers, maybe even 4 pierces and some coolers, if you got the economy to do so. But just like 3 on a rare cabin, and then with a cooler here, the R2 Chill is a pretty good starting vehicle. And you should be able to find a lot here on the exhibition. So if you go for the Chill as well, there we go. And as you see in the last week, oh, those are imps. We don't like imps. Now, something like this. As you can see, three pierces, and then we got a cooler and we got a chameleon. A pretty good overall starting build that doesn't cost all that much to build, because you don't have to have the chameleon. The hardcore engine can probably be spared as well. This thing isn't all that heavy. So let's just try to test this one and see how great the damage is when we get close to this dude. Now you can see 53, 100, 54. So overall the DPS output is very high for a 5,000 power score vehicle, in my opinion. But let me know in the comments your thoughts on the new addition that no one for some reason really have addressed, rather than just saying, wow, we got new weapons, blah blah blah, throwing them on an 11,000 power score build with 4 imps, which not a lot of people can use when it all comes to it. And yeah, start a discussion down in the comment section, and until next time, have an awesome day. Bye.